Hello, everyone from Chelsea. You're not going to come on, Ben?
Nah, mate. Nah.
Fair enough.
I'm just stopping by, mate.
It's painful enough, so I don't blame him. Let's start again. Hello, everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. We're outside Stamford Bridge after a 3-2 loss against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. Lewis,
How you been?
I saw you against Charlton, all smiles, and back to reality.
Bro, I'll be so real.
Arsenal.
Like, it's mad that I come out of this game and I think 3-2 down. It's just kind of crazy that we even got 2 goals out of that. That was not good enough. And like, I get, because Rossini's trying to build this style of play. And I get he hasn't had a lot of games, he hasn't had a lot of time to build that style of play into the team. But yo, you look at the owners, you look at the sporting directors, it's like you engineered this mess. Because it was you and your inability to back the manager and to bring in the players that he wanted that led to you guys falling out. And here we are. Because look, that game, it weren't good enough. There was too many mistakes, but we have a manager that said he was going to let players make mistakes. He was going to build up through the goalkeeper. He was going to build up through the midfield, and we lost Caicedo going into this game. And this is honestly the end result. A bunch of individual mistakes leading to goals. Poor individual moments. Garnacho did well to take his 2 goals. Big up to him for that. I saw him coming on and I thought, fucking hell. We're already behind and we're bringing on Garnacho. And he still did his thing. So big up to him for that. But I hate that we're at this point where we're coming out this game 3-2 down to these fucking groomers. And we're saying, fair enough. At least it was only 3-2. That is so embarrassing and a massive indictment of where we are right now.
You know what I would also say is embarrassing? I mean, if I was having this conversation a couple of years ago, people would be saying it's a disgrace. I have some people saying, well, it's not a bad score, 3-2, is it? We're still in the tie.
That's the start of the standards dropping. Because I look at this game and overall it weren't good enough. We gave away a cheap goal off a corner early. That's the one thing you don't want to do against a team like Arsenal that are defensively solid. And from that point we shut our pants. Like, we barely got into that game until about 25-30 minutes in, and then it was all individual moments. Esteval had some individual moments. Enzo had some individual moments. But that's all that it was. Then we go into halftime, we concede a dumb second. Garnacho comes through, gets the first goal. Even that felt like a little bit of luck, because that cross was meant to be going to Enzo, and it fell to him and he took it well. Big up to him for taking it well, at least. But that weren't meant to be part of the plan. So I come out of this game and I think, look, we were shit, and I know injuries have hit us and everything. They've hit us a lot worse than we expected to hit Arsenal. But fuck me, 2 billion and this is the result that we have. This is pathetic. The only thing we can have any sort of joy about and think about is the cups. And now you're going to the Emirates a goal down in a game that, to be honest, we should have left more than a goal down. Here we are.
What did you make of the lineups, though? Obviously, Caicedo, we know he was injured. We had Palmer out. Delap out as well. Like, did you feel confident going into it?
I felt confident until I saw the lineup, because I thought Reece James would at least be fit enough to play. Then you see the lineup drop and he's not even on the bench. Just praying to God. But you look at the lineup and all you were going to get was moments out of it. And as an overall, I didn't think the squad was great enough anyway. Our build-up was so shaky. And Arsenal were catching us out a lot of times, but it's because we've got a new manager, a new style of play, a new build-up, and we now have to adapt to that in minimal time. And we're facing a team that's top of the league. Brilliant for Clearlake for allowing us to get to that position, because they just didn't want to listen to the manager and what he wanted going into the window. Because even then, the goals come down to individual mistakes. We concede 1 goal because João Pedro is being lazy trying to man-mark Ben White. Then we concede another goal because Sanchez has just fumbled the ball because his confidence is in the bin. Because now we're suddenly playing a system that relies on him having more touches of the ball, when the one good thing Maresca did was minimise his touches in possession, so you can maximise the better parts of his game. The cross-catching, the saving. Now I need to rely on him in build-up. Suddenly we look shakier in build-up. What a shock. What a shock. And then the 3rd goal. Cucurella's already handicapped because he's got a yellow against Saka again. Fofana, Enzo and Santos don't do enough, and we're 3-1 down. Individual mistakes, and also the fact that we have to change our build-up and the way we play again, because we're adapting to a new manager, but we haven't even built the team in his light. We've just made it up as we go along. It's pathetic.
That's the thing as well. When you look at the build-up play, it took Maresca a year to learn from that. So we're going to have to repeat that whole cycle again.
And even he had a style of play that you rely on the goalkeeper being part of build-up. But then he saw how bad Sanchez is in build-up, and he said, fuck that. Fuck that, we're going to build through the centre-backs and not build through him at all unless we're trying to counter. And that's how you get the best out of him. That's why I come out of this game and I'm frustrated with Sanchez, but part of me don't even blame him because I've seen half a season of him cooking without having to deal with the ball a lot, and then we bring in a manager that demands him to have the ball a lot. Suddenly he looks shaky, what a shock.
I mean, I don't even know if I can blame Rosinha. He's barely had any time to adapt.
He's just been thrown into this. That's why I've said, regardless of what happens, what's the point of being Rosinha out? What's the point? So you can have another person that fucking Igbali can hide behind and say, he's the problem and not me. He's not built the team right enough and not me. How about you listen to the managers that tell you that they need profiles? I get that we're doing a youth project, but if you're not even going to listen to the youth profiles that he needs, you're doomed to fail from the start. And this is where we are now. Caicedo, yellow card fucked us. He shouldn't have done that shit that he did at Cardiff. Palmer, we already know the situation with him. But this is a squad. Arsenal will be fine even without their best players. With us, we lose our best players, we're fucked.
I mean, we changed half the back line as well throughout the game, and I didn't even think that was tactical. Yeah, I was chatting with the guy next to me. I was going, I don't even know if Rosinha made that sub, if you know what I'm talking about, with the medical team and all the rest of it.
Whether he did or he did not, it's irrelevant. You look at the bench that we had coming into the game and you're already just praying to God. And that's built by Clearlake, that's built by Igbali, so you just have to look at him. I'm not even bringing up the sporting directors' names. What's the point? They answer to Igbali, so I'm focusing on Igbali. This is you. This is a squad that you wanted to build. You told us you get top 4, you're going to be able to bring in elite players. You got the World Cup and top 4, and we won the World Cup, and no one expected us to do it. And you brought in fucking Buonanotte. You brought in Delap. Shout out Garnacho, because you did your thing in the second half. But even then, where is the level raiser? Because I'll still ask people, Garnacho, Gittins, George, where's the level raiser? They're all at the same level. So what's the point? This is the team that you've organised. So now Cole Palmer, who's already playing for a groin injury.
Yeah, go on, mate. A little bit of a technical error there. Sorry,
yeah,
mate.
that's calm. But you built the team the way that you have built the team, and this is the end result. There's not enough centre-back depth. The wingers suck. The strikers ain't good enough. And here we are. So now what? I look at the squad and I think that's the best thing you could have done against the fucking Arsenal side that still ain't great in open play.
Why don't you set the manager then?
What's the point? So there's another person the owner can hide by. Oh, it's Libs. Fuck you, bruv. Fuck you. Fucking joker. This is where we're at now. 2 billion spent and we got Arsenal fans dancing on our graves at our own ground. This is where we are.
That's who we are, mate. This is who we are at the moment. That's the. Mate, I'm watching the games and I'm going. From minute 1, the way we built up, the chemistry.
Not even that. We conceded a stupid goal early on and we shut our pants. Typical young, inexperienced side without their key players. Shock. The one thing you wanted to do was not concede an early goal, and João Pedro didn't even try and get involved in the duel with Ben White.
We're not looking
The guy
at.
that's barely scored, I think, before they played us in the 5-0, by the way.
Even with the corner, though, I mean, Sanchez has to be at fault for that as well, no?
The what?
The corner that we conceded.
I'm looking more at Sanchez for the second goal.
Right.
The first goal, that's João Pedro's guy. He looks back at him. He does nothing. That's your guy. Engage with him. He don't engage with him. He was shit today. Shit again. He plays too nonchalant. You gotta call it out for what it is.
I mean, Esteval looked good. You have to admit that he looked like a player who could cause problems.
Lovely. We're coming out of a game against our biggest rivals talking about how some individuals played well in a loss. Fucking lovely. Phase 4 under Clearlake.
I mean that's just what I'm seeing. I'm just trying to break down the game.
There's nothing good to take coming out of this except the fact that there's still a game to play in the second leg. That's it. There's nothing else.
Do you see any hope of us coming back, or is it finished? Is it done?
Let me see the starting 11 in the second leg and then tell me then. Because I want to see who's about first. Before that, I don't give a damn. Don't ask. I can't be asked predicting games in the future with a young, experienced team that's already bound to make mistakes. What's the point?
Oh, mate, I'm fucking. How many more games have we got this season?
I don't know. I don't care. Win a trophy.
Give me
Go
something
get top
positive.
four.
What day is it, Lewis? Day what?
I think it's 183.
Day 183 is world champions.
Yeah, lovely shit, man. Can you play like it?
That's about all we've got.
This is what happens when you get that and you don't do nothing with it. You bring me Buena Notte, fucking Garnacho in the lap. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah. Big up, man.
Good one, mate.
You lot are boss.